Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you for joining today. We are seeking the blessings of Radha Shyam Sundar Krishna Balaram, Radha Madhav, Bonitai, Srila Prabhupada, Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, and also the assembled devotees to share a few things. We are in the holy dham of Haridwar, um, and literally Haridwar, Hari, of course, is Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. Haridwar is, Dwar is a gate to um, Hari, the Lord. So this is like the gateway to the spiritual world. Haridwar is a very interesting place, very varied in the various spiritual practices which are performed by different types of bhaktas, the devotees. Here, you will find the full range of spiritual practitioners. Those who believe that God has no form, and they're actually probably in the majority in Haridwar. The sadhus who come, they practice great austerities on the banks of the Ganga. This Haridwar is very famous for Ganga Mata. So they would perform pasya on the banks of the Ganga for the grace of the Supreme. For them, the Supreme is formless. He has no form. And that path is described by Lord Krishna in the 12th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Because Arjuna questions him, which is a better path, which is a worship of your personal form better than the worship of your impersonal form? And Krishna answers him very categorically that worship of my personal form is better, is superior. And those who worship my personal form, for them, I will be a swift deliverer for them. Whereas he explains that the worship of his impersonal form, for them, the journey is very difficult, very hard. So Krishna himself is recommending worship my personal form. I have a form. I have likes. I have dislikes. I have relationships. How can you have a relationship with a formless aspect of God? You can't. But Krishna says, you can become my servant, my friend, my parent, my lover, like that. So that this category of devotees are here. And they're all living happily together. Then there is the category of the yogis who perform tapasya, and they concentrate, they meditate on the super soul within, the Paramatma. So if they perfect their practice, they will attain the spiritual world. And then we have the bhaktas, the devotees who worship the personal form of the Lord, in the form of murti, and perhaps in the temple, in their homes. And they, if they perfect their practice, they will attain the spiritual kingdom of the Lord that they are particularly inclined towards. So Krishna bhaktas would go to Krishna, Ram bhaktas would go to Ram, Vishnu bhaktas would go to Vishnu, like that. So Haridwar is it's a real celebration of various spiritual sects who gather together very peacefully and worship the Supreme. And as I mentioned, the Ganga flows right past Haridwar. And here we can see in the picture, this is Harikipuri. And very, very famous. This is where practically everyone who comes to Haridwar will come here, take a dip, pray for Mother Ganga to purify them, to purify their associates, friends, relatives, etc. Guru Maharaj loved coming here. In fact, he would advise us that we should come to Haridwar before going to any Tirtha Yatra, because it's the beginning of the Tirtha Yatras. But the way it sometimes works, it doesn't quite work out that way.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Sitaram.
Yes, Guru Maharaj always told me, Sitaram, first you must go to Haridwar and take bus, and then you go to every corner where you like to go. It's
Excellent.
like this, Prabhu. And he always shouted with those devotees who had not gone over there first. So he said, "What are you doing? What bhakti you are doing? You fool!" This is his language, Prabhuji. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Very true, very true. Yes, Prabhupada.
Yes, I just raised my hand up. He was talking. It's very nice. He also wants
Yeah.
to go. One day I will go. I just wanted to ask you one question. Is this water deep?
Yes, it is. Initially, there's steps. So here you will see some steps coming down. So there's steps continue into the Ganga. At least 4 or 5 steps are there. So you walk into those concrete steps. And then after a while, you keep going down. It'll come to your waist.
Oh,
And then there are no steps.
then there's no steps.
There's the ground then.
Oh, okay.
And as you go
It's
further
ground.
in, it becomes deeper and deeper.
Deeper and deeper.
And it's
Yeah,
quite deep.
okay.
Yeah, it's probably about, I'm guessing, because I've never gone into the middle, I'm guessing maybe 8-9 foot deep.
All right.
Yeah, it's quite deep.
Because to be honest with you, I can't swim. So if I have to go, I'll just go near the steps and that's it.
Right. Now, they have good facilities. They have chains. So,
I see.
Yeah, you can hold on to the chain and go, like quite a bit inside and then dip.
Yeah.
Dip.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You can still hold the chain.
Yeah.
And you can even put your whole head inside and bring it out.
That's it. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
very nice.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. Sitaram.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Is a chain you have to cut it tightly. If you lose there, you will go away. Nobody can protect you.
Yeah.
Many
If you
people
lose your
get
step.
there.
Is that what you mean? If you lose your step, you're gonna be Ganga Mai ki jai. You're gonna be floating into the Ganga, and there may be some incidences of drowning as well. Is that what you mean, Mr. Saha? I think okay, he's muted. Yeah, so we've got to be very, very careful when we go there. Because it is quite fast. It does. Yes, Karuna?
Yeah, when I go to Haridwar,
Yeah.
the first time we went there, we stayed few kilometers from the center there, from Hariki Pauri.
Oh,
So
okay.
then the hotel manager, they told us to go right in front of the hotel. There is a very nice bathing place there. So it's very well arranged. The water also, it's not so running so steadily. So it's quite safe going over there. It's called Krishna Ghat.
Right.
So it's not far from the place where they do arti. It's not far from there.
Yes. And where you stay, do they have?
So it was a very nice place. Yeah.
You have a view of the Ganga as well. Is it on the actual bank
Yes,
itself?
yes. Yeah,
Oh, wonderful,
yeah,
wonderful.
it is very close to the back. We just have walking distance. We just have to cross the road, and then we get the ghat. So
Oh,
it was
very good.
very nice, and it's not so crowdy, and it's well separated. The men they take their dip on one side, and then it's separated for the women. So it was very nice.
Right. Well done. Well done. We're in a place called Vishnu Ghat, and there's a hotel here
Oh,
called Aditya. It's literally, I'd say, maximum 10-minute walk down the Ganga to Hariki
hmm,
Pori. And
hmm,
the hotel is very clean, of course, completely vegetarian, reasonably priced because we
hmm,
have views of the Ganga from the room that we're staying in. So you could just literally stay in the room all day and enjoy the Ganga going past.
yes.
So yeah, that's good. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, man, that's good. That's good. That's good. Um, okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. You
Yes.
had not gone over there. You had not been there.
Haridwar?
Kapuri. Yes.
Oh no, many times. Yeah, many times. So we're here
That's
now.
good.
We're here in Haridwar right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But I myself and my friends, wherever we go, is the first time Guru Maharaj's instruction is to go
yeah,
first there and purify yourself, take a bath, and then you go whatever way you want to go.
yes,
It's like this.
correct.
Every time when I say maybe next year, maybe I and my Dharampatni, we also person, I think Pasuram also will come with his Dharampatni. So we are
Good,
trying.
good.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Hare
absolutely.
Bol.
This is a must on the spiritual track. Mr. Saha, anything you'd like to share?
Prabhu, I went the Rishikesh. Rishikesh is another Paramat Ghat. Paramat, what is name?
Yes,
Paramat.
something like that.
Yeah, Rishikesh. Yeah. That's Arati. Very nice. There is a more. There is a what is called more systematic. But here Rishikesh is very very crowdy, very pushing, coming,
Yeah,
and that all of this. Yeah, but
yeah,
in there not like that.
yeah.
There is
Hariki
a very
Pori is very,
gentle and
that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Here
6:40.
is a
Yeah, so go on.
yeah push. Yeah, here is a pushing, and then people lot of things. If you don't go early, you will not get the chance to get in there.
True.
Okay.
That's right. They do every evening. They do Aarti at 6:40, roughly at
Yeah.
sunset.
Okay.
And unless you're there at least an hour and a half before, you're not going to get a seat near the near the.
Let's see.
But actually, I went
Prabhu,
there. Yeah. Yes, Varwin. Yes.
is it always crowded all around here?
All around the year. All around the year.
Oh,
Even when it's very hot,
okay.
it's crowded. Even when it's very cold, it's crowded. Very famous.
Oh,
Always.
Very famous place. And
thank you.
fantastic atmosphere. A little bit of pushing and shoving is part of the enjoyment. I today we got there probably about half an hour before Aarti, and I just managed to walk and found a little bit of space very close to the banks. So that was very nice.
Oh, it's good.
Lord's
Very
mercy.
good.
So,
Good.
but the Aarti is amazing. They have ghee lamps, and one of the ghee lamps would have like maybe 50, 60, 70, 80 wicks burning at the same time, and they would be holding gloves.
Yeah, I've seen it in YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That's right.
when you see them, it looks like it must be really heavy the way
Yeah.
they are doing it.
It is heavy.
You
It
know?
is heavy.
It's
Because
heavy,
those
yeah,
things are made from
and
metal, brass,
metal.
very, very heavy.
Mm,
So,
yeah,
but they're
very
expert,
nice.
and there's maybe 10, 15, 20 different devotees doing the arti at the same time over
Same
the,
time, yeah, yeah,
yeah, very, very
yeah.
sweet. Very
I've
sweet.
seen it on the YouTube. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But someday dream will come true. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's a phenomenal place. Absolutely amazing place. Very, very sweet. And there, yeah. So devotees bathe here and they pray to Ganga Mata, please help us in our spiritual progress. Remove the sins that we've committed, like that. In terms of bhaktas, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there are also Shiv bhaktas who come to Haridwar. In fact, again, the majority of bhaktas are probably Shiv bhaktas and bhaktas of Shakti, that's Parvati Mata, Durga Mata. So they have a huge following in Haridwar. And there is a Mansa Devi temple in Haridwar, which is on top of a hill. So you can go there, walk up. We didn't walk up. We took one of those carts or lifts, which go up. Very, very nice ride. But at the top, it's very busy. So many Shakti devotees come and worship Durga Mata there. So very busy, very a lot of shoving and pushing going on there, all in good spirits. So there are many temples.
Prabhu, did you go there?
Yes, we went there this morning.
So how,
Yeah.
how you go? You have to buy the ticket and then
Yes,
rope or something.
yes, you
We
buy the
tried,
ticket.
but we didn't do the stuff.
Yeah, you buy the ticket.
We
Or
just
if you're
drove
walking,
there
no.
and-
Sorry?
No, first you have to buy ticket and then go. And
That's
ticket, if you buy ticket, it takes long time.
yeah. And they have different types of tickets. They have the 2-minute, get there in 2-minute ticket, which is very expensive. They have this another option where you can maybe get up to the top within 20 minutes. And then they have another option, which is take an hour or 2 hours to get up to the top. So they have different options depending on how much you want to spend to get the darshan. So we managed to get up there quite quickly and come down again quite quickly. So it was nice. And again, when we reach up there, we pray to Mother Durga that please, you are a great devotee of Lord Krishna. Please also help us to become like you, great devotee, great servant of the Lord. Help us become close to the Supreme. So that's very interesting. She's very kind, very compassionate. So she will assist us in our spiritual endeavors if we request her assistance. So that's yes.
Prabhuji,
Yes,
something else, sorry.
that's okay.
Why we have to pay them to go
Oh,
to
it's
this
just
place, holy place?
yeah, I know it's a little strange. But if you want
It
to
is, I mean, this is the first time I hear that
yeah,
the other devotees just now said you have to buy the tickets for 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour. So it
yeah,
depends. It's something new for me, I tell you.
yeah, it's
I didn't know.
sometimes you can get the feeling that this is actually a bit of a business opportunity and they're making good money out of it.
Oh my
Hare Krishna.
God.
Yeah,
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Haribol Mataji.
Hare
Haribol.
Ma-
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, you know,
Mataji.
that place,
Yeah.
people from the whole the world comes over there, the whole world.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why it is crowded every
Yeah.
time. And
Uh,
they have they must keep this place. And they are also robbers. Many robbers over there. So the best thing is, which I myself and my colleagues we just had a room over there, one or two, and
yeah.
we stay over there. And we put our bags in the room, lock it, and then we go over there with our dhoti and
Yeah.
some rupees so that we can
Put
give
it.
donations over there and
Yes.
meet those people. And I had friends over there, but now I don't know if what happened to them, and this is the way to go over there. You do not go alone. The robbers will be pick all your money from there, and they're cheaters. It's like
Oh,
Yeah, you have to
always
be very
somebody
yeah.
who knows.
uh,
You
Very
have to be
careful,
very
Prabhu.
careful.
Your passport,
Thank
your
you.
money, everything will be disappear. So many
Oh,
expert robbers over there. So, and
oh
the,
my
the
God.
place name is Halka Puri. The puri is so nice, Mataji. You can eat 1, 2, 3, 4, even 10 or 15. That's the name of Halka Puri. The puri is very
Oh,
nice. Okay, Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mataji.
okay. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thanks for giving information.
yeah. Yes. What else was there? Haridwar. There's also a Hare Krishna temple in Haridwar, which we visited. They're still under development. They're planning to make a very nice big temple. Another good thing about Harikipuri is that they have these shops where you can buy some few puris, sabji, and halwa, and that you can distribute to the pilgrims who come there. So we had the opportunity to do that couple of days ago. I think we distributed about 120 plates of this wonderful prasad to so many different pilgrims who come to Haridwar. And that's so easy, so well managed. So that's a really good opportunity what one can do in Haridwar for not too much of a cost. We can feed lots and lots of people, poor people, young people, old people, all different types. So this is an opportunity that's afforded here. Next is Rishikesh was mentioned by Mr. Saha. Rishikesh is about
Yeah.
an hour's drive north of Haridwar, about 20 kilometers or 25 kilometers away. So there we went yesterday and took advantage of beautiful place. Rishikesh seems more opulent than Haridwar. There are two bridges there, Ram Jula and Lakshman Jula. Unfortunately, Lakshman Jula was closed because it's under repair. So we couldn't visit that side of the Rishikesh. So on this side of Rishikesh, there's Ram Jula, and we can walk up to Janaki Jula. And in between, there are many ashrams. We went into one of the most famous ashrams, can't remember the name now, has some very beautiful deities, and, very nice educational place, actually. Very nice educational place. Also, the Ganga flows past Rishikesh very fast, much faster than Haridwar. And you can dip in there, but it can be quite challenging. Have to be very, very careful. One slip and it's Ganga Mai Ki Jai, as Guru Maharaj used to say.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sa, you've been to Rishikesh, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
In Rishikesh, Haridwar and Rishi, there's a huge difference between Rishi. Rishi means sage. Rishikesh, Kesh means the residence of the sages. So Rishikesh is where the residents of where the sages reside, and it is literally that because there's so much piety, such wonderful spiritual vibrations there. You feel like staying there for some time and enjoying that spiritual enjoyment, of course. So that is quite enlivening. Many shops catered to the Western tastes, like cafes, and all vegetarian, all very healthy living style promoted there. Lots of Ayurvedic shops selling different types of medicine. Yeah, it's a fascinating place. Actually worth spending your time, maybe a day or a few days, just staying there, and just getting into the atmosphere. Very nice yoga there. The beach is very famous. Because they visited the Maharishi there and spent some time with him. Ultimately, yeah, of course, George Harrison became very close to Srila Prabhupada and the Hare Krishna movement. Yeah, so these are the dham of the Haridwar and Rishikesh. Definitely worth at least once in one's life visiting them. But if preferably, if every time we go to Bharat, this should try to make it a point to visit these places. They're a little far away. From Delhi, it takes by car 5 hours, or by train. We came by overnight train. It was a very nice, smooth journey, and very comfortable as well. So the transport system is very well organized to allow visitors to go to these places and be comfortably reaching them. Any more questions? Any comments?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Karuna.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a bad experience in Rishikesh
Oh,
because the taxi driver, he took us in many hotels, in fact, that they were serving non-vegetarian food over there, and
no.
it was mostly touristic places. Yes, and because it was quite late in the afternoon, so we had just to check in, and then the day after we walk around looking for other hotels where we could
Oh,
really stay peacefully without non-veg cuisine over there. And
oh,
then we went to Madhuban. Madhuban
yeah,
hotel is an ISKCON one.
yeah,
Yeah, or
yeah,
was an ISKCON one. So
yeah,
then we stayed over there. It was nice. I
yeah.
always remember Madhuban because the day we went there was on Ekadashi. So then we had Ekadashi Prasad. So that's what's really wonderful.
Yes, actually, you're right. We went to one yesterday. Their prasad was one of the best we had, actually. Very nice.
Yeah,
And yes, they have,
nice place. Yeah,
yes, they had nice rooms. I mean, we didn't see the rooms. Jayanti saw the rooms, and
yeah,
they were very good. Yeah. So next time we go, we'll probably stay there. Yeah. No, thank you for sharing.
yeah.
Right. I didn't realize that. I thought Haridwar Rishikesh were out of bounds for meat for some reason. I thought,
No, no.
really?
In fact, I went in the kitchen and I saw eggs and I just
Oh,
turn around and walk away. So
yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
It's mostly because of the tourist people going over there. So
Right.
the manager told us that what to do. They have the clients coming and asking for non-veg, so they do cook. So
Oh,
I
my.
say, okay, so you cheated on us. You said that it was vegetarian, and then now I've seen non-veg food, so I'm not going to stay anymore.
Right, right.
So then we moved. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, interesting. Thank you for
Yeah, it's
sharing that,
Kali Yuga.
Kaliyu. Yeah, yeah, interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else? Otherwise, we can stop. So, stop share.